Good morning, dear kids. Today I am taking you exercise 2.5 and we have using suitable identities you have to find the following products. What are the two brackets given to you in your question number 1 ka 1? Something like this. My dear kids, we usually follow, you have to take this and multiply with the entire second bracket. Then you have to take this and multiply with the entire second bracket. Open this, multiply with this, open this, multiply with this. Yes, my dear kids. Now here in your question it is said that you have to use an identity. For that I will give you, suppose for example you have, I will be solving the same question with identity x plus 4, x plus 10. In that case you have to take first term का multiplication, so it will be x square plus second दोनों terms को add करना है and multiply करना है bracket के बाहर x से plus 4 into 10 दोनों second terms को multiply करना है. First you have to add, next you have to multiply. Clear? Your answer will be something like this. Same answer you will get. This is your problem number 1. Second, x plus 8, x minus 10. My dear kids, x को multiply करेंगे first terms को plus 8 minus 10 x के साथ and then again plus 8 into minus 10. You have to take the sign along with your number. So that will be something like this and that's your answer. I'll jump on to problem number 3 and it says 3x plus 4, 3x minus 5. So you have to multiply this first. So 3x square plus 4 minus 5 x के साथ plus 4 into minus 5. So your answer will be 9x square minus, here it is x 3x. My dear kids, I have written by mistake x only. First term मतलब 3x के साथ multiply करना है. So it will be 3x minus 20. That's your answer. I'll jump on to 4th and it says y square plus 3 upon 2, y square minus 3 upon 2. My dear kids, do you know the identity a plus b, a minus b? Yes, you have to apply a square minus b square. That means your first term is y square, so uska square, and your second term is 3 upon 2, so uska square. Your answer, final answer will be something like this. Clear? I'll jump on to problem number 5 and it says 3 minus 2x, 3 plus 2x. Again my dear kids, first term square minus second term square. That is, you are applying an identity. A plus b, a minus b will be equal to a square minus b square. Clear? So 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4x square. So that's your answer. Okay? Okay. Let's jump on to question number 2. That's your exercise 2.5. Evaluate. So you have to evaluate the following as a product. So 103 into 107. My dear kids, 103, can I write it 100 plus 3? And for 107, can I write it 100 plus 7? Then as I said you have to first multiply your first term. So that will be 100 into 100, 100 square. Next you have to add your second terms and multiply with your first term. Plus you have to multiply your second terms. The same identity as I used in question number 1. Yes, that will be something like this when I open up. And your final answer will be clear. I'll jump on to question number 2, second, and it says 95 into 96. My dear kids, can I write 95 as 100 minus 5 and 96 as 100 minus 4? Yes? Okay, let's start the same procedure. First term squared plus second term का addition but with their sign. Multiply with first term plus the multiplication of second two terms. So that will be something like this. Are you getting my point clear? And your final answer will be. Next, I'll jump on to question number 2. Third, I'm doing exercise 2.5. Okay. Do we have third? Yes. 104 into 96. My dear kids, can I write 100 plus 4? And here can I write 100 minus 4? Can I apply an identity a plus b, a minus b? That will be a square minus b square. That means first term square minus second term square. So that will be something like this. And your final answer will be clear. Shall I jump on to question number 3? Question number 3 first says 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Factorize the following using identities. How you will factorize this? My dear kids, 9x square, can I write it 3x the whole square? Plus here, if you just do it, it will be 2 into 3x into y. That is 2 into first term into last term. And this is y the whole square. Now, if you just take first and last term, this will be 3x plus y the whole square identity. Yes? For example, if I give you a square plus 2ab plus b square, my dear kids, this is the identity for a plus b the whole square. Similarly, you have to use and find it out. Clear? Question number 3, second, and it says 4x square minus 4y plus 1. My dear kids, can I write 4x, 2x the whole square? And this is 2 into 2x into 1 plus 1 the whole square. That will be 2x minus 1 the whole square. Yes? And I'll jump on to problem number 3. That is x square minus y square upon 100. My dear kids, can I write x square as x? Okay. If suppose I give you a square minus b square, can you not open it as a plus b, a minus b? Yes, similarly I have given you here x square minus y square upon 100. So you can write it as, you can write it as x plus y upon 10, x minus y upon 10 using the identity. Clear? I'll jump on to question number 4, and it says expand the following with suitable identity. So your first is x plus 2y plus 4z the whole square. My dear kids, the identity says that whenever you have 3 terms and you have to find the square, then you have to take first term square plus second term square plus third term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus 2 into second term into third term plus 2 into third term into first term. That's your identity. I'll write the identity as well. So that is a plus b plus c the whole square. That will be a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. That's your identity. So I have applied the same identity in my problem. Let's further continue. And that says x square plus 4y square plus 16z square plus 4xy plus 16yz plus 8zx, and that's your final answer. Shall I jump on to next? And that's your question 4th, second. My dear kids, second is also same. You have to just take the number along with your sign, with the number sign. I'll jump on to directly question number 5. That's minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z the whole square. Let's see how we can do. First term square plus second term square plus third term square. If you notice, I am taking along with their signs. Plus 2 into first term into second term plus 2 into second term into third term plus 2 into third term into first term. Yes, let me open up this. So minus 2x square will be 4x square plus 25y square plus 9z square plus 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20 xy. But there is a minus sign here. So here it will change into minus. Again, there is minus sign here. 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30 yz. Again minus minus becomes plus. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12xz. And that's your final answer. Clear, my dear kids? I'll take one more, that is your problem number 6. Question 4, problem number 6. Let's start. 1 upon 4a minus 1 upon 2b plus 1 the whole square. First term square plus second term square plus third term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus 2 into second term into third term plus 2 into third term into first term. Clear? फर्स्ट के साथ सेकेंड, सेकेंड के साथ थर्ड एंड थर्ड के साथ फर्स्ट. Let's start. That will be 1 upon 16a square plus 1 upon 4b square plus 1 plus, let's see, when we multiply 2 into 1 and down 8. So that will be 2 upon 8. There's a minus sign here. So here the sign will change into minus and it will be AB. Yes, you can reduce it also. Then you have, can you see, there's a minus sign again. So I have to put here minus 2 upon 2b. Yes, you can reduce and write 1. Now in your third it is plus. So I'll put plus 2 upon 4a. You can reduce. Isn't it easy? Yes. Question number 5 will be taken in my physical class. I'll jump on to question number 6. Write the following cubes in expanded form. My dear kids, first I'll tell you what is the identity of this. I'm so sorry. And that's your first term cube plus second term cube plus 3 into first term square into second plus 3 into second term square into first. That's your identity of opening or of finding the cube of any expression. Let's start. Number 1, 2x plus 1 the whole cube. Let's see, first term cube plus second term cube plus 3 into first term square into second term plus 3 into second term square into first term. Let's open this. That will be 8x cube plus 1 plus 12x square plus 6x, and that's your final answer. My dear kids, problem number that was your problem number 1. Problem number 2 seems to be quite easy. I'll jump on to directly problem number 3. and that says 3 upon 2x plus 1 the whole cube. Let's see what we can do. 3 upon 2x the whole cube plus second term the whole cube plus 3 into first term square into second term plus 3 into second term square into first term. Let's open these all. That will become 27 upon 8x cube plus 1 plus 27 upon 4x square plus 9 upon 2x, and that's your final answer. Clear, my dear kids? Similarly, you have to do your fourth. Okay, shall I jump on to question number 7? Or shall I stop it here? I'll stop it here, and the continuation from question number 7 will be in my next video. God bless.